Hello. Welcome to Big Cart, as Pudding is saying. The internet randomly had a fit because it just does that now. At least, I can do this with, dropping occasionally. But what we have here today is Big Mario Kart DS. You saw it in the preview. Look, it's another preview. And we're going to be trying to play through all 32 tracks. I'll pick Dry Bones for the bit. That is not Dry Bones. And I probably want to be choosing the Bliss. The internet is weirdly annoyed at the moment, so like, enjoy horrid bit rates. Guessing we probably do want the BLS because it's just fast. I should probably keybind that speed up button. Where's my fast forward? Turn you off. Thank you. Do I still have? Yeah, there it is. You okay? Like, why are you at 500? Like, I've set it to 1,000. That is not the correct text. Big. Like, why is it green? It's only 400. Like, what does that mean? What is my internet doing? Like, why is it hobbling like 500 at a time? Like, what? Also, one thing I think from sign up is, yep, there it goes again. I've changed nothing. I hit studio mode because I accidentally mishit the settings button, but like, why is it just wobbling? It's currently set to what? 1K. Like that's not a lot, but still. Don't know why it's just going between these two values. That hasn't helped. In fact, it's actively made it worse. 0? We could just look at this for a bit. Is it gonna go past 720? We'll give it a minute. I'll make sure the rules are set up correctly. To be honest, that's like all the rules. I mean, do I set CPU cards to... Do I set CPU cards to normal or to easy or to hard? Like, what's the objective here? I am... YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yeah, it's because it's at 1,000 kilobits per second. You can run it off a toaster and in a Google toaster would probably run better than this. Okay. Global hotkeys are on, and are we ready? We probably aren't. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Is every track actually completable? If you did nothing, no. And the culprits were Waluigi Pinball, GBA Bowser Castle, GBA... Why? I just turned off cheat codes. I'm surprised that worked. Typically cheat codes like staying loaded in RAM. I swear I turned that off, but yeah, no, I must have missed it. But yeah, GBA Bowser Castle and GBA Sky Garden were all problems. So I had to fix so I had to add a bit of collision to them. Everything else was fine. And then also, like, I had to make the courses, like, you know, some of the courses with objects actually, you know, have scaled up obstacles to make them actually completable, like Delfino Square and that kind of stuff. How's Sky Garden a problem? The first jump doesn't give you enough distance. How did DK get an item box? It was the only one to get an item box. Sky Garden has ramps? Also, here's a fun thing about the big tracks is that there's actually fog on these courses. It's not enabled, but for some reason, setting fog will make the skybox, or will make the lack of skybox color be the color of the fog, even if it's not enabled. So I just went and set every course to have, or most courses to have light blue fog that wasn't turned on to make sure the skybox is actually, you know, things. Also, everything's one lap. So, if you are going to call me out for making my life less miserable, then I'll think about doing a free lap version in the future. But honestly, I would like to see how long would this take to see how long that would take. And the water didn't animate. It should have. I'm pretty sure I renamed everything, but I don't know. If you guys do see, please correct me on like any mistakes like that, because that is actually fixable. I just got to actually rename the texture file to reasonable name. Had to manually adjust the routes as well. So, I mean, I could have done this in new toolbox, but I used old toolbox because it made my workflow a lot nicer. Which was, there's just a scale option. I will also confess that I used some AI to create some coding files to make this really easy. Like, if someone came up to me and was like, yo, can I have Mario Kart DS's LC2 at a 6.384 scale? I'm like, I can give it to you. I don't know why you want it, but I can do that in like 2 minutes. Old toolbox based. I do like new toolbox, but I'm just not used to it, and it also does do some things that annoy me. You can probably see it on like the top video where it's like the things that didn't snap to the collision as easily as new toolbox, as old toolbox would do. It's like, ugh. I think this blue I've chosen is slightly too dull. I mean, it was literally labeled as sky blue, so I'm like, okay, that'll work. You turn the battle maps into raceable maps online? That was an idea I had like 4 years ago. Probably 5 years ago, actually, but like... I was like, I just don't want to do it. I didn't make files for the, I didn't make proper files for scaling for battle courses, so I never did. And then I tried doing it, but the way Apicular, whatever it's called, one to work, another broken dash panel, meant that it didn't want to. Why none of your messages appearing? I've only seen 2 of them. I've changed literally nothing, I don't know why. Yes, they took Able stream hostage for 5 minutes by picking block fort. Wait, so you're making like custom tracks, or you just like literally just putting regular routes, like a regular checkpoint map on a battle course? Effectively increasing the number of pickable tracks to the amount to, I mean, it still won't be pickable, but you could... If you had checkpoints and such, would a blue shell crash on the battle maps? Probably not probably not checkpoint maps, you probably need a path. But I'm guessing the reason a blue shell crashes on battle mode would be because of the lack of a first place. So, God, this is boring, eh? If I had a check... Wait a minute, you're saying checkpoints, because that would give someone in first. I don't know. I am curious. You have piqued my interest. I don't know. You'd have to test that, because I don't want to do it, because I'm having videos unperformed, and I've got to actually start choosing ideas more strategically rather than be like, yep, I'm fixing tart top. Because I am been overly cocky in what people want to watch in terms of Mario Kart DS, because the views are not returning. It could also be the fact that Mario Kart World released, who knows? Maybe people are oversaturated with Mario Kart content and don't want to watch a stupid idiot mod Mario Kart DS. Or maybe they're just not good videos, who knows? Imagine if I could like keep her. Imagine if I could even get PRB. Let alone keep it. I feel like there was meant to be fog on this map, but just like I can just see so far. I don't feel like it's correct, but you know, things like Rainbow Road, like you just have no distance to see because it's all covered by fog, by too dense fog. But yeah, I also released, I have members only for, I mean members first on a video currently. I do like the video, it was definitely made a bit spontaneous, but I was like, I want to make it because it actively solves an issue in my life. And I can make it for effectively free. Only girls in chat. What? Yeah, the stream attracts a strange audience. Exclusively strange people here. I mean, hey, I'm doing a night stream that was not scheduled for in advance, and Token strict male streamer. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. God, I've not streamed in a while, and I'm like, I have no idea. On the topic of my next video, so you know how like if you look at the big Mario Kart DS video, the item box is a little squashed because I'm using I played it in 16:9, and so the 2D elements don't get squashed. Well, in the next video, I've edited it so the item box appears big, or appears square, by doing a lot of annoying maths. And so I wonder if that will make it appear about better, because like even though like also the first and lap counter will also be in stretched mode, I feel like it's slightly less annoying than the item box because you don't really know what that's meant to look like. Buried in sand. Yeah, I was going to comment on it, but I completely forgot to because I was talking about aspect ratios. Ooh. Hey. Nerd. I'm playing Mario Kart DS. If you can up the bitrate, do you think that'll be safe? Or do you think the internet will instantly die? Oh my god. Oh, one of those? Nice. Surprisingly, I had a lot of room. Settings... output. I've set it to 15... 1500, so if it drops, I've got it set so I can just hit apply as soon as possible on the back to 1k, but this is like 2 speedruns in one. What's the second one? Or what's the first one? Depends on which one's the big Mario Kart DS speedrun. Oh, this super useless bottom screen, isn't it nice? Look, perfect for all your chroma key needs. Apart from the fact it's also blue. That's an incorrect texture. Showing how long I can hold women's attention. I make YouTube shorts these days. I make more YouTube shorts than I do any other content. I don't know how to get anyone's attention. For I can't keep anyone's attention. Completely ruined it, along myself. Truly it must be a fun stream watching shorts bad, long form content good. I enjoy making YouTube shorts, because I don't like, oh, you can see all the CPUs up there. Where are they going? I enjoy making YouTube shorts because I like editing nice short videos. You can tell by my like average video length, like 5 minutes or something. Whoa, these bridges. Do I have PRB? I think I may have lost it. Oh yeah, I've definitely lost it. But I have the intention to make good videos. I think my videos are... Actually, no, my videos recently have been flopping. Carried by mission mode. Clickbait. Oh yeah, this is a broken track. I haven't tested if this track works on real hardware. I don't believe it would. And honestly, I don't know what's wrong either. And this isn't a problem with the fact that it's big. It's just a problem with Waluigi Pinball. I exported one. It takes forever. Oh my god. Oh look. Why are we all going up? Why is the minimap like flipped? But yeah, Waluigi Pinball's just broken. Is the latest video ruining Mario Kart DS or fixing Mario Kart DS? Technically, it depends on how you define what ruining Mario Kart DS is. Honestly, I think the fact I can see stuff rendering is part of the problem here. What if I apply like a fog or something to this course to make stuff render out of the bound, like less stuff render? Technically, I've labeled, like, if I do more entries in this Fixing Mario Kart DS series, it'll have its own playlist, but it's a subcategory of the Ruining Mario Kart DS series. So you've got, like, the Ruining Mario Kart DS series, which has Fixing Mario Kart DS as a part of it. And yeah, there's my, collision fix, by the way. What are you looking at? Waluigi Pinball not working. It's about how funny it is that Cuba's sent like a dozen messages or something, and Rich Dude has sent one, and it's instantly taken the number 3 spot. What was I doing with like a item code? Oh, last time I was making thumbnails. I'm actually changed the thumbnail of this stream to a one of the thumbnails that didn't work for the main video because I don't think the current thumbnail's funny is good enough. I do think the problem with Waluigi Pinball is got to do with this floor. Giving Rich equally tied? Yeah, but it's giving the badge to Rich. Which is strange, because typically it gives the badge to whoever got there first, but I don't know. Is arrow texture broken? How you won? This YouTube thing is great, eh? This fan metric on small scale streams are just stupid. The system sucks. It also doesn't even do anything, like... I haven't heard of any API that can, like, grab that data and, I get it. Also, don't mind the model hole. It's just a model hole. It shouldn't be a collision hole because the collision's actually well made. It's not like even like Twitch channel points where it's like, oh, I can redeem quirky sound effects. No, it's just like, eh. Get this purple badge next to your name. What have you been in? Will he still be in first place? Don't test it. Don't carry over to stream or anything. Intermission tracks be like. Why is your username just a handle? Why has the mountaintop texture got that weird line in it? Oh, car's floating. There are extensions at channel point like features to YouTube's streams. Really? The problem is that will then exclude people on like phones and who don't have the extension. It's kind of like the only real feature I'd like YouTube to do is to make some sort of channel point system, make something to reward viewers for staying on. That's actually like something the creator can also benefit from. Because from what I've read, this fan interaction stuff is useless. Oh nice, we're getting model 2 large model. What is DK Pass gonna be like? That track is massive. But also it's really weird because like the XP system is like, you gotta be there for quite a while. Like there's sort of like gates of how much XP you'll get. Like a lot of time you'll get to like 75 XP I think it is. And it'll take forever to get to the next one. Like, I can press the top fans, I can see. Yeah, every there's 75, 75, 75, then 225s. Like, huh? So I don't really get the system. You can also like game the system by like paying and things like that. But it's not like, there's nothing that says like being a channel member will increase the amount of XP you'll get or anything like that. And there's no like sending messages will give you 5 XP. It's like, no, it's just, it's a strange system. Oh no. Oh, look at the CPUs on the side. That's probably way more forward. Well, I don't think it's random. I think it's basically random. This thing can drift in the off-road, like, no speed? What? Nice! I hit it. As soon as I change the thumbnail, more people are joining the streams. Maybe that first thumbnail, maybe that first stream thumbnail draft was really bad. Oh, I should have run a poll that was like, how long do you think it's going to take? Ow. Stream highlight title. Look at this game, there's a snowball. Like, I haven't scaled up the bottom screen, so like, yeah. Well, guys, look, I'm on the course. See it showing me on the straightaway. What-oh. Big fall. Yep, that's the big Mario Kart DS experience. Everything's big. Huge, maybe. Bloody massive. Your time trial, this track will scaled a bit more. You time trial? You time trial any track? I mean, the thing is, I've been in quite a few like streams, like Mayro and Chipflake streams, with they also have the XP system, and like, it seems relatively normal that you know, you can that the people would like, the people that talk a fair bit, get quite high up in the ranking. Obviously, I haven't really been in many low viewership streams, such as myself. So, anyway, get ready for the fun engine noises we'll get on the cog section. Into messages. That is strange. Remember, guys, YouTube's a small company. They can't afford to like make properly half decent features. No skybox? Yeah, I didn't. Well, the skyboxes are separate models that I didn't export 5 years ago, so I didn't bother remaking them to put over the courses because I was like, nah, I can't be stuffed. So I just ignored it, and I just made the background colors not be pitch black like they were in older hacks. Oh god, so I turned the other way. Well, fun noises. Too far. Someone with Bobby didn't care if you're gonna cut with small tires to be getting caught in the open great holes. Mario Kart DS, but Mario Kart DS. Oh, the stream's died. Mario Kart DS, but the courses have real collision. Okay, stream just hiccuped. It seems fine. Oh no, it's still having a struggle. Apply to 1000. It's going lower. If you guys are experiencing a fair bit of lag, just reloading the page. That's it, that's a sentence. Hey Cuba. Cuba? Cuba? I don't know what your name is. Do I think I'll be able to hit the shortcut on Bowser Castle? I will go for it. I don't think I can. What do you mean you're in third? How is he in third? What the hell is this YouTube XP system? Maybe it's rewarding people for like their first time messaging in like since the system was added. But like, look The Kooky didn't have anything. I mean, maybe if he sends another message, he'll be at... Oh, this is unideal. But like, putting this definitely message in the last stream, which had the thing enabled, so it's like... Oh, and then, yeah, there's Lukuki at second. So is it like, does it give an extra XP bonus if it's like your first time messaging in stream chat since like they added the XP system? Like, is that maybe it? First place is a 5-way tie. Yeah, this system is a bonkers. Guys, I'm not even on the leaderboard. I must be like the worst Hyphen fan. This is not your first time live chatting since they added it. Yeah, you were in the last stream, weren't you? Just try streaming to get XP. I think YouTube would be wise enough to have that not do that. Okay, and I set the bitrate back to a logical amount, or a half decent amount. Purple! I can. When was the last stream? Like Friday? No, Thursday. Thursday, random time during the afternoon. It was just playing Mario Kart DS. It was the one with the Mario Kart World joking thumbnail. You wasn't there. Okay. Nice. How long will the cannon flight be? The one on Waluigi pinball took a fair while. I could have measured it because like I was like right at the start of the race, but God, we're 33 minutes in. We should be at like Rainbow Road. Well, I mean, it is a 5x scale. If it was like a 3x scale and then... Oh my god, what's happening there? If it was like a 3x scale and only one lap, then yeah, it would probably be more in sync with the actual time, but... Nah. I don't really care. Alright guys, ready? Time bottom screen is 1:53. That was about, what? 10 or 10... How much was it? About 15 seconds. My fingers are going to be dead after this. It's not actually that bad. I wish I warmed up a bit. Or I wish I was warm. Landing as well. I mean, I don't think you can actually... I didn't try. I just left the game... I left it at neutral. I didn't press forward or anything. But I think exiting out of the cannon just does weird stuff with the game. Accurate fortress size? It's probably a bit large. I'm thinking the last MT, but I don't know. Who's currently the top fan? Yeah, that's a fair big tie. Cube's still only at 25. Why is he only at 25? That's so strange. How on earth are you to read that Waluigi Grand Prix text on like an actual DS? God, I'm a bit tired. That texture's not correct. I don't know how I've not spotted that texture being incorrect, but like, okay. Oh, this kind of sucks. I thought the little signs, I saw like a sign holding it up earlier, and I was like, something looks incorrect. And then we went over there, I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to relook at Warrior saying, whoa, where's the stadium going? So you can see the texture around the boost panel is also not working. You think it's correct? No, it's definitely not correct. The tracks aren't that big. It must be the wrong texture or something, like... I must look at the Wario Stadium model. No clip. Beloved savior of me trying to fix texture in this. I don't know how it's gone this far without being noticed. You also see that the like the signs and things aren't being animated, but the boost panel is animated. But that's because the boost panel was named correctly and the other file wasn't. So I haven't changed the animation file. So it's like if it happens to line up correctly, it's like it's working. Hold on. Why choose the BLS? It's fast. And that's about it. It's fast, it's still fun to look at. Why would I choose any other card? I'm not really going for shortcuts or anything. And I'm not getting hit by that many items. In fact, the CPUs are rarely going to hit any items because their point size is still the same. So they're only ever going to hit like the center item box at item sets. Interesting. Okay, I've got to set the, so if anyone's keeping track of what I've said needs fixing, another one is now going to be the Peach Garden arrows need to be set to clamp and not repeat. And I think the internet's about to die because I can see my Discord voice connection going haywire, but why don't you get rid of the sample? Maybe sample's causing problems. Hello parents, I'm pretty sure they're in bed. It is 11 PM. And like, so if you were paying attention, I was going to do a stream at around 11 AM. But when I went to check the internet speed test, I was barely getting past like 1. And I kind of need like 2.5 to do a stream. What do you mean you're not receiving smooth streaming? I haven't dropped a single frame. Unless the bitrate dropped a bit and you're like, ooh, hang on. What? How it feels to be an ant. This is a big ant. What's like something between like an ant and a mouse? How it feels to be a big ant? Now maybe something more like a cricket. That shortcut is way easier. This really shows how hard BLS PRB is, because you can see, like, even though I'm doing like this straight line, I got perfect, like, perfect place to do snaking. It's like, I'm still going to be losing PRB if I was getting that. Like, I'm not doing perfect snaking. So it's really hard to do. Samples a fox? That texture right there wasn't looking good. Oh, the fonts go so high. Really comically, so with these skyboxes, so I have created another ROM where I haven't actually done the modifications to the courses, but what I've done is I've given all the... That is not... Is that the right texture? It looks bad. I've made all the skyboxes have the correct fold color, so I can just do whatever I want to. But then, I technically also need to get rid of the skyboxes themselves. I haven't done that yet, but that should be quite easy. I'll just copy them from here. We did it. I think it may actually be worth to take the stupid route. The spinning bridge should be fun. I think from my testing, it's a bit funky. Because it's so big and it's quite low poly. Whoa, my god, it just kicked me off. Really like the Mario Kart World Rewind. But you can see, because it's so sharp in its, like, along its edge, it's actually quite hard to stay on it because you get kicked into the air. I think I was able to cross it last time when I was testing it to make sure it worked. Well, this is one of the few tracks where I've had to actually go in and scale the objects. Do you know what? I'm surprised you can make this. YouTube just said the current bitrate 897, yet I've not dropped a single frame. I'm still at around like 1500. Oh my god, Sai getting education. Where's the lava going? Is it just that big of a, oh yeah, so I was gonna go for the shortcut. It's definitely not gonna work. Hey man, that's a pretty good respawn. Why? What touching grass does to a person. But you can see the fog here is really harsh compared to a course that's 5 times smaller. Shortcut time? Oh yeah, lag from the stream. You think world record is still possible? I mean, no one else has ran this, I think. I hope. Able boots of a DS and completes it faster than me. Despite the fact that I don't know if Wind Pinball works on real hardware and I haven't actually bothered testing because... I don't know. The turn is slightly more shallow than the least sharp drift. World record pace no matter what. That death was intentional. That's just part of just like really big polygons or triangles or whatever it is. Technically it wouldn't be anything more than a quad. Thank God I made it just one lap only. It was like, well, if it was 3 times longer to get to Rainbow Road, I haven't figured out what's gone wrong here, and if you watch the actual video, I pulled out the Earthbound meme. I mean, consider it's about 50 minutes. Well, it's 50 minutes by 3. That'll be 5 by... Actually, no, that doesn't work like that. We can try doing it like it. 5 by 3 is 15. We'll divide that over 6. Doing a bit hours. 2.5 odd hours to get to the end of Rainbow Road. The retro tracks will be a lot faster because you just like, they're less interesting. Better friend to CZ with 5 times core size. We can maybe try that after this, depending on how I'm feeling. Whoa, you don't think it's a more frustrating feeling when people say the loop is anti-gravity? I mean, I've complained about how like every remake of this course into Mario Kart Deluxe as like a mod, or Mario Kart 8, every time someone puts DS Rainbow Road to Mario Kart 8, they always put Rainbow Road, the loops, and corkscrew as boost panels instead of like you know, making a road that's anti-gravity. It's like, oh wow, look at this anti-gravity part for spending 6 seconds on it, if that. Oh, internet dying? The internet trying to die. Yeah, because it's lore accurate. Find that bit rate. It hasn't dropped any frames yet. You're just complaining. I like how this course is so basic. I can just look at other things while I'm playing it. I just look at how the stream stats are doing and things like that while I'm like snaking. Really shows how brain off I am at this game. Oh no. Bit of sad news I haven't actually said yet, was that I submitted another speedrun application at PAX for Oz Speedrun at PAX, which is conveniently in Melbourne, and I didn't get in, so that's the entire bit of news. Why is the stream buffering? Oh, I get it. Well, I don't feel like snaking this part, so I'm sending the bitrate back to 1000. Come on, recover. God, why is this internet so bad? It's like 11 PM on a Monday. Why'd I get rejected? I don't know. Too long, speedrun too long, or the speedrun not interesting enough. Maybe I'm not good enough at the game. Oh, he's only 30th place on the speedrun leaderboard, but he can't get a time under an hour consistently. Annoyingly, there is a Mario Kart World speedrun. SMH my head. I'm still going to PAX, but a bit sad. Holy shoot, this track looks so bland without the skybox. Just get good. Yeah. I haven't actually checked to see if they do list a reason, but I'm pretty sure it's just you didn't make the cut. There are better candidates out there. It's like my job hunting. If you think this looks like Ermi circuit, then like, why is there grass? Why the top of the walls road? So high, you're scaring Cube. If you say it, yes, you will. Anyone else, that's fine. I need to actually be mashing A. Don't know how I've forgotten that. Oh yeah, was this the track I tested fog on? So I actually enabled fog, so you can't actually see it being oversized. Make sure you guys remind me to do that. Or not, I don't really care. Yeah, because like just staying in a stream will just increase your XP to like it's really strange because it's not consistent. It's like unlike channel XP and Twitch, where it's like every 5 minutes you get a bit of XP for simply existing in stream. Pudding has gone for the top 3. I mean, if Pudding is still watching, then yeah. But if you don't stay, if you leave the stream, you drop out of the system entirely until you rejoin that stream. Da-da-da-dum-da-da-dum. I like how like the only items that would have been affected by is one random lightning and one random blue shell. Do you want to be in the top 3? It's very elusive. Send funnier messages. You're fighting for something that literally does nothing. It gives you bragging rights. I was the number 1 fan of the speedrunning Big Mario Kart DS Hyphen stream. What's your claim to fame? I mean, you did just spam messages and Sai is like a moderator, so it actually goes through the filter, whereas other people don't have a filter on them, so for reasonability. You like to play Desert Hills to get fast times? I am awful at Desert Hills. I don't know the last time I played Desert Hills. Why was there a bit of that off-road flipping into the normal road and into the grass, but yeah, I'm not gonna question it. Hills again. What the hell? Why is that? You can also donate money if you really want it first. I mean, yeah, that would work. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So here's what YouTube does really well. They get features from Twitch that are nice and established and fans want them because it increases interactions with the streamer, and it utterly butcher them. Wow, that worked.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Rigged. Well, if you don't have 500, I don't know what the conversion rates are. You can, I think if you do press the top fans button, you can create like the question mark and it'll take you to like the page where it tells you what it actually does. But they do have like a cap on the amount of XP you can get from donating for some, I was gonna say for some reason, but I don't really, like for reasons to like prevent spamming or something, I don't really know. So I think they do. Have you guys heard that YouTube hype feature that like, I think is still just being rolled out the countries because it's one of the most convoluted sounding things they're trying to add to this platform? Spamming what? Free money. Well, it's like, I think YouTube still wants it to be somewhat, I don't say the word competitive, but it doesn't feel right. YouTube is just telling you to donate to get #1. I mean, hey, YouTube gets a cut out of every coin sent to me, so they want you to spend money. They have a free money printing machine. Anyway, on to track 2 that I've had to physically alter in order to make it work. Also, I did give up and not animate and not figure out how the animated walls work because I couldn't be stuffed. So, the walls, the lava, that boost panel. Then other things like the Cooper Beach water, the Donut Plains water, anything that's animated with individual frames rather than animated by like sliding textures. It's just, nah, I didn't do it. 'Cause I'm lazy. Ow. It also does mean in the random Mario Kart DS textures, there are a lot of Cooper Beach waters and Donut Plains waters and Bowser's Castle lavas. Still has less textures than like Waluigi Pinball. I think Pinball and Luigi's Mansion have like the most textures in the game on a single track. When you get monetized, you know what you're putting your first paycheck into. I mean, that requires you to first get monetized. Those both panels aren't correct. Are they still using the tricks collision? They must still be using tricks collision. What the? Yeah, it worked. Hello. You need a few hundred more watch hours. You gotta start making content. I've seen the your Mario Kart World clickbait stopped viewing. I'm working on it. I mean, to be honest, I don't actually think I would have. No, actually, I do think I do have enough watch time. If I still wasn't monetized, I currently have enough watch time. Though, like, honestly, like, the requirements for getting monetized via short views is insane. Because, like, it's like, what, 3 and 10 million for, community and for community watch time, and why is my bitrate 800 and holding steady? Like, the bitrate just went to 800 instead of, like, around 1200. That's not even hanging around. And it didn't drop anything. Oh yeah, now into Baby Park, the glorious one-lap Baby Park. It's like a slightly shorter Excite Bike Arena. I saw someone had a really interesting plan for, like, utilizing the CTGP track swapping feature. So, like, you know, multiple courses on the same spot, like they do for Animal Crossing. Except just have it be different versions of Excite Bike Arena. I'm like, huh. Although Excite Bike Arena would probably suck in this game, even with the tricks mod. Baby Park was still 1 lap. Yeah, I mean, I definitely need to change it to 2 laps! Oh my god! I couldn't make it 1.5 laps, so had to be 2. Actually, no, what is 5 over 3? Can you divide 5 over 3? I mean, you can. That's just what numbers do. You just get into this god-awful thing called decimals. Calculator, 5 divided by 3. 1.6 recurring. Can you even write, like, numbers with dot on top to represent recurrence? So you're gonna say that about every single SNES track? Even though Ermi Circuit only looks like MC1. I can't believe I hit the fish. But you can see the water isn't actually animated. Then you also realize that the water is actually a lie. And the water going up, the tide on this track doesn't actually do anything. I don't know if any of you guys can, but if you look at the Discord server, I have put out a plea for help for trying to do doing 3D video with 3DS, because it's currently not. I can't figure it out. Speaking of the fish, how the Banshee Boardwalk fish work? It is still the normal size, so we probably won't be able to see it. He will be there though, and we'll probably hear him. I don't know how the Banshee Fish works in terms of audio, but considering it activates, I'm pretty sure it activates off area, kind of like the booze. Thank God. So if you guys did need some footage of a BLS snaking in light, then there's your footage in glorious 720p 1000 kilobits. Kilobytes, something. Bit rate. Oh word, we're still streaming. Yeah, I mean it's only one lap, so it's not extraordinarily painful. It's just painful. No, I would like to make sure I don't fall off the course because that would suck. So he's already gone into the light once. Try won't so go into light again. Tiny boulder. One of the really annoying things is like you can't actually use this with like online multiplayer because the track's too big. You run into the airship fortress problem where the tracks are just so big that the items don't work. So unless you want to play with a very boring suite of items, which would literally be like mushrooms, stars, bullets. Where's the course? Just realized this is lap 1. No, every track is only lap 1. Why is it big? That's a stream. That's the stream topic. I'm a Mario Kart DS modder. Of course it was Rich Dude that donated to try and be #1 spot. Why can't it be small? Well, I've already made small Mario Kart DS. So, yeah. No clouds. Yeah, it's because I just replaced it. I got rid of the skybox, so. It's one of the ones where I was like, what should I set it to? I'm like, I'm gonna set it to dull grey. That's not even, what's a dull grey? Is an oddly fitting skybox. I think I actually do like 2-3 attempts on this, on the color of grey to use for the skybox, but it's like, it's the wrong kind of grey. But I did have it set to like a darker grey. Because like, I think the clouds on the original track are like blue. They're quite a dark color and they're quite blue. I was like, I'm gonna set to a lighter grey, looks nicer. This is so much more insane than it would like be for like Mario Kart Wii or something. You know, like Mario Kart Wii has like wheeling and things like, oh wow, sneaking. Isn't that engaging? Makes me look like I have skill. I would like to like make a version that has all the objects scaled up 5x, but like the problem is that not every object's like 1. What? Let's think of it big before I try to acknowledge that statement. The yeah, because like some objects are like 1.3 by 1 tall by 1 wide. I'm like, it's not easy to scale everything to that size, but yeah. No way you just realize that the avatar's eyes are on the orange part of the head. You thought he was facing left wearing sunglasses. A lot of people confuse Sample. Maybe I gotta start making his nose more round. Like, his nose has slowly been developing in my drawings of the idiot. It probably also helps, like, that's really, like, actually, that's a good reason why I made him blink. Actually tells you, this is his eyes. He just doesn't have whites. You had a minimap as just water? Yeah, I could not be bothered scaling the minimap either. This is what roads in America look like. Just ultra wide, minimal road markings. Sorry guys, scratch my face. The white stuff has a name. I mean, obviously it has a name. There are some drawings of Sample with the whites in his eyes. I changed all the every social media platform that I'm on to have a different drawing of Sample as their profile picture. And I think the Instagram one does have whites on his eyes. I think the Instagram one, like, did like a weird drawing. It was like Sample was if he was slightly more furry, like, where I gave him like fluff that actually attached to his face and eyes. And the nose wasn't directly attached to the nose beam. Or snout beam, whatever I call it. This character's weirdly designed. Anyway, Chocolate Island 2. This is also an I'll try for a while to figure out what do I colour the skybox, because it's just weird. In the newer version I made of the like skybox coloring, I actually went for some of them. I actually took some screenshot of the skybox and just like saw what the average color was and like, yeah, okay, click on that. I think I did that for like Airship Fortress, this track, and there's one other, I don't remember what it was. There are also a few tracks without skyboxes, which are like without interesting skyboxes, which is Choco Mountain, which just doesn't have a skybox, and like Wario Stadium doesn't really have a skybox. Look how big the bumps are, they're still not good. I think Wild Legend Pinball also may not have a big skybox. You found a channel from a short of My Little Pony. I'm guessing it's what MLP stands for, because that's been hanging around a bit and stuck around for Trick Anywhere. That My Little Pony short did some stupid numbers on Instagram and TikTok, and it's just comical how few numbers it did on YouTube. I haven't played Mario Kart DS on the 2DS XL or any XL system. I would get one, but like, the price has gone through a roof on all of them. Like, it's a bit insane. Big fish? Fish is normal size. I didn't think about scaling it, but I just didn't. You can see that water is an object that hasn't been scaled. I'm gonna say we can't view the fish. The trails usually just fall through the gap. Yeah, thankfully they are a solid collision book. Ow! Actually, only gonna take like half an hour to get through all the retro tracks compared to like 1 hour for the nitros. And obviously I got more warmed up. It shows how like all these flat tracks are just like are so much more shorter because I just take tighter lines and I can snake more consistently. No fish. Post fish to pay respects. You got pushed on TikTok, then Instagram, then YouTube. Apologies, I'm stalking you everywhere. A lot of people on the short have like, of the My Little Pony short, or My Little Pony Kart short have been like, because my message is really vague and neutral in it, I'm like, I'm scared of this person. And people are like, oh, you saying it, like, I think some people are interpreting that as like a bad thing, whereas like I'm just saying it's neutral. I'm like, just like, what the hell is this community? I did not murder the fish. The fish is in a bigger body of water. That trick anywhere is really fun to speed through. That's nice to hear. The modders always go crazy. I would like to stop reading chat and actually, you know, snake in a straight line. Okay, now I can read chat because I'm pretty sure I don't need to think. I'm just looking around my room. The fist. The fish probably the size of an adder compared to the racetrack. Nah, it's probably about the size of an... I don't know, could it be about the size of like a floor? Look at the blimp! This is way too pale of a blue. And then you can see there's some extra road there in order to make the drive doable. Obviously I can't do the shortcut for logical reasons. Like both of them, I can't do the regular shortcut, I can't do the unintended. I don't even know if I can get this item box. You know what, I'm gonna try. Nah. This is also still in the tricks collision rather than the correct collision. You have to remember why using the tricks collision, because I mean you can see it in the actual video I used the wrong collision files for some tracks. Is to make my life easier, I knew I had a file that had just all the Mario Kart DS tracks collision files exported. And so I just yoinked them and upscaled them with more ChatGPT code because I'm a coward when it comes to coding. Where is the bitrate? I don't trust it to be reliable. I don't want to keep just juggling it between 1500 and 1000. So I'm just like, yeah, sod it. Keeping it a low one. Yeah, that is not doable. I did not make the road double-sided. Average Mario Kart Wii custom track. So the issues, Wario Stadium had some incorrect texture. Peach Gardens had the Peach Garden sign texture, the Wario Stadium, whatever the hell was going on, and Sky Garden Road off-road. Those are the big ones. And a few other ones like animated textures on like Yoshi Falls and like Mario Stadium. And then like everywhere else in the course, because it's actually a real pain to fix the textures with like it just is. I gotta like rename files and things like that. It's like an actual pain. The last track. So this took what? It's gonna take about like an hour and a half. So if I had 3 laps, we'll consider it'll be about a 3 times increase, including, I mean, we will have less load times, but I think that's a minute point to an hour and a half speed run. Which would end up being like 4.5 hours. Is that what 1.5 times 3 is? So don't expect that anytime soon, considering I've rarely done out streams more than like 3.5 hours, but will he get first? Who do you guys? What CPU do you think is going to be second? Do you think it will be Rob, Luigi, or hell, Yoshi? Almost at the finish line? No, we're not. We got Rob, Luigi, Rob. No one going to support Boro Bowser. He just used a bullet bill to get the 5th. He's doing pretty good. While Luigi. They're your CPUs, by the way, if you want to actually see them. I've got a swap screen button. Biggest stream improvement of the year. Actively having a button to swap the screens around. I did this in the middle of the Shroom Ridge card duplication video. Choose your CPUs now. There's Rob, there's Luigi, there's a Waluigi who's not even in the room. Queen Bee. The one with the job location is going to get 8th. Okay, let's see. It's Rob. Only a 14-point difference between the two, though. Wow, these are some nice camera angles. I like how the camera gets to the end of its travel so much sooner than the character is supposed to. Like, on the moving cameras, it's like, it just needs to sit there and wait. So there's a scale of how big it is. Yep. So there's people that said Rob, good job. The person who said Luigi, that was hell. I dare do say. 1.5 hours. Where does that put us in our, where's my speedruns? Where's our, there it is. That makes it, that's the exact same time as slow percent. I don't know if you can see that, but like, slow percent, 128.38. That is ridiculous. That is, wow. DK is 39 points in 32 races. You can really get like 0 points in 32 races, but I don't know the chances of that. Because you get 0 points for last, so... I don't know, I should look at like all my speedruns and see what's the least amount of points the last place CPU has gotten. Am I trying with every vehicle? I mean, those are normal speedruns, that's not this big Mario Kart. But I would like to slowly get to every kart, but it requires me having half decent internet and a will to actually do it. Oh, apologies, I minimized the window. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Damn, there are no streams to redirect to? On the topic of awful YouTube features that aren't good, with redirects. There's still plenty of Mario Kart World streams I've seen around the place. There are 2. Oh, it's a vertical stream. It says vertical. Yeah, it's short. God. And then what are you? Someone's just doing cozy free roam. Their stream hasn't actually started. Yeah, okay, I'm giving up looking for live redirects. So that's the stream. I want to exit out the speedrun timer. That's the stream. Thanks for tuning in. It's a bit of a weird time. We haven't had that many streams in the recent, so yeah. Hopefully I can get internet that actually likes thinking. And, yeah, this is too big.